Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to Corporate Daduji. Today, we're diving into the rocket theory of success. Just as a rocket sheds its parts to reach outer space, we must let go of various things in our lives to soar to great heights. Let's explore the key lessons and takeaways from this theory. The rocket theory teaches us that to achieve the pinnacle of success, immense sacrifice is required. Let's break down the steps using the analogy of a rocket. A rocket's journey starts with a powerful launch from Earth. This requires immense energy, and the rocket uses its first stage fuel to create a strong thrust. After exhausting its first stage fuel tanks, the rocket sheds them to lighten its load, enabling it to climb higher. As the rocket ascends further, it uses up its second stage fuel and jettisons these tanks, reducing its mass and increasing speed. In the final stage, the rocket expends its last fuel tanks, shedding more weight to overcome Earth's gravitational pull and enter outer space. Just like a rocket, we need to let go of certain things to reach our highest potential. Here are some powerful examples. First stage. The burning desire to start the journey. To begin our journey towards success, we need a strong burning desire. This initial push sets us on the path to greatness. Second stage. Rising above addictions. To achieve great heights in life, we must rise above our addictions. If you want to be successful, you must live like a yogi, not a vogi and indulgent person. But becoming a yogi doesn't mean abandoning your family or society. You can live a yogi's life by simply giving up your addictions. Restraining yourself, practicing self-control, and embracing moderation are the paths to freedom from addiction. What are the sacrifices we need to make? Today, we're diving into the sacrifices we need to make to achieve our goals. Let's explore these sacrifices one by one, starting with the first and perhaps the most challenging. Letting go of food cravings. To break free from cravings and food addictions, one must practice self-restraint and focus on personal improvement. You've probably heard the saying, "You are what you eat." This principle is especially true for those aspiring to reach the pinnacle of their fields. Consider the example of Virat Kohli, one of the world's greatest cricketers. Once a foodie with a love for Punjabi cuisine, Kohli made significant sacrifices to transform himself into a top athlete. Virat Kohli has often shared how he used to be chubby with big cheeks. However, he realized that to excel in his sport, he needed to adopt a disciplined diet and lifestyle. He gave up his favorite foods like chole bhature, a popular and delicious Indian dish, and focused on eating healthier options. Kohli's transformation was not just physical but also mental. He developed the ability to enjoy the same bland food 3 times a day for 6 months, understanding that consistency and discipline were key to his success. By making conscious dietary choices, he improved his performance and overall health. He understood that short-term pleasures must be set aside to achieve long-term success. His remarkable fitness is now talked about not just in India, but all over the world. In the corporate world, similar sacrifices are often necessary. Whether it's giving up leisure time to complete a project, resisting the urge to cut corners, or staying focused on long-term goals despite short-term temptations, the principle remains the same. Success requires sacrifice, discipline, and consistency. Letting go of food cravings is just one example of the sacrifices needed to achieve greatness. By adopting a disciplined approach and focusing on long-term goals, we can transform our lives, just like Virat Kohli did. Remember, you are what you eat, and the choices you make today will shape your future success. Number 2, sacrificing ego. To achieve success, we must liberate ourselves from the shackles of ego. Ego can often become a significant obstacle on our path to progress. Let's examine some examples that illustrate how ego can hinder our success and how relinquishing it can lead to great achievements. Ego as an obstacle. Number 1 example is Duryodhana in Mahabharata. Duryodhana's ego and lust for power led him towards ruin. His unjust behavior towards his brothers and his inflated ego caused the downfall of the Kauravas. Number 2, Ravana in Ramayana. Ravana's ego was the primary reason for his downfall. His abduction of Sita and subsequent war with Lord Ram resulted in the destruction of his entire kingdom due to his overbearing pride. Overcoming ego for success. Number 1 example is Gautama Buddha. Gautama Buddha renounced his kingdom, wealth, and ego to embrace asceticism. By letting go of his ego, he attained enlightenment and spread the teachings of Buddhism, illuminating countless lives. Number 2, Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi relinquished his ego and embraced a simple life. His principle of non-violence and humble lifestyle established him as a pivotal figure in India's struggle for independence. Number 3, Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela overcame ego and the desire for power, dedicating his life to fighting apartheid in South Africa. By letting go of his ego, he devoted his life to the liberation of his people. You must remain humble and open to learning from others. Acknowledge your mistakes and work on improving them. Letting go of ego and other hindrances can lead us to immense success in life. Ego often forces us to make poor decisions and creates obstacles in our path. By freeing ourselves from ego and cultivating respect for ourselves and others, we can advance on the path to success. Number 3, sacrificing sleep. Success often requires hard work, and sometimes it demands sacrificing some sleep. However, it's essential to ensure you still get adequate rest to keep your body and mind fresh. Number 4, sacrificing comfort zone. To achieve your dreams, you must be ready to step out of your comfort zone and work hard. Pushing your limits and striving for excellence is crucial. Number 5, sacrificing excessive luxuries. Staying focused on your goals often means giving up unnecessary luxuries and leading a more disciplined life. Number 6, sacrificing time. Use your time wisely. Reduce the time spent on entertainment and invest it in work and learning. Number 7, sacrificing relationships. Sometimes you might need to distance yourself from certain relationships to stay focused on your goals. Number 8, sacrificing short-term pleasures. Focus on long-term success by letting go of short-term gratifications and temptations. Number 9, sacrificing negative mindsets. Adopt a positive attitude and remain resilient in the face of challenges. Number 10, sacrificing leisure and entertainment. To achieve success, you might need to cut down on leisure activities and concentrate more on your work. Conclusion. Stay tuned for more insights. In our next discussion, we'll explore the next stage of the rocket theory of success. We'll continue to identify the sacrifices necessary to lighten our load and propel us towards our goals. Remember, each sacrifice brings us one step closer to achieving our highest potential. Thank you for watching. If you found this video inspiring, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Corporate Daduji for more motivational stories and valuable lessons. See you next time.